those occasions can't be fun? Absolutely not. So if you're going to some kind of spank and bake kind of a club, everybody better be wearing at least some bow ties. Okay? Hi everyone, I'm Moody Boo, and I am back with another new house review. For full disclosure, I did not purchase these 5 little beautiful bottles that I have holding in my hand right here. Mr. Giovanni over at AULENTISSIMA Perfumes was kind enough to send them to me at the prompting of a very fabulous, articulate, intelligent, and kind gentleman named RIZWAN. So kind, in fact, that he won't be mad at me if I mispronounced his name. Anyway, thank you, RIZWAN. Thank you, Mr. Giovanni. I can't even tell you how impressed I am. So I've only worked with 2 of them a lot. And those 2 already deserve their own review. The one I specifically want to talk about today is Jardin de Marrakesh. Well, let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, I have been wearing it pretty much every day since I got it. Let's see, I've had them a week, I think. And when I do testing on perfumes that I'm really intrigued with, I only test 1 perfume on each arm. So I will test 2 perfumes a day. And then I don't wear anything else on my person so that I can really focus on those 2 perfumes. So this is just jasmine, rose, tuberose, sandalwood, and fruity notes. In the opening, this is a sweet, fruity jasmine. That's mainly what I get for a good half an hour or so. Ah, it's so lovely. I just enjoy it. Those fruits are sweet and they're juicy and they're ripe. And oh my gosh, they're delicious. I can tell you right now. And you mix that with the jasmine and it almost turns into this like fruity jasmine compote because it's thick and it's very juicy. Like I said, it's not so sweet that it becomes cloying or anything, nothing like that. Once the fruity notes kind of tame down a little bit, in my opinion, that's when the tuberose comes up to introduce itself for, oh my gosh, a good hour. It's mainly a tuberose jasmine, just beautiful melange. And the first couple of times I wore it, I didn't necessarily get the rose at all. I got some tuberose and some jasmine for sure. But the rose itself really wasn't a player to me much at all. Which, to me, it's fine with me, especially if it's a watery rose, spicy rose, or whatever. But if it's a creamy, sweet rose, I love that. Well, this one isn't really creamy, but it is a sweet rose. And it's just lightly wisping in the background. It is not a dominant note in my opinion. Now once that sandalwood comes in, it almost feels like the fruits make another cameo, if you will. Because in the middle, I really, truly, it's about the jasmine tuberose combo to me. But once it dries down, the sandalwood comes in. Some of those fruity notes are coming back into play just a little bit. I swear there's a little cinnamon in there. I don't know why I smell that, but it gives me the vibe of a sweet, floral, fruity, cinnamon kind of a perfume. I know that sounds crazy, but that's really what I get. I get this sweet cinnamon accord, not real spicy. Almost like, did you ever eat cinnamon toast as a kid? Where you just make toast with butter and then you sprinkle some sugar on it and then some cinnamon on top? You get that sweet cinnamon aroma, but it's not real spicy. As long as the cinnamon is moist, it doesn't go flying off into the air and create that heat that cinnamon can create. Instead, it keeps it tamped down with that moisture and keeps it sweet. I mean, I know I'm talking about cinnamon when it's not one of the notes. And I checked on AULENTISSIMA's website, and Fragrantica is accurate with what they have there, identical. So, but I get it. I do. I get a hint of that sweet cinnamon smell. I can almost taste it, So beautiful. Performance is wonderful. 8-9 hours I get with this really easy. Actually, longer than that. I wore it like 2 nights ago. I put it on when I got home from work and on my arm, and I smelled it the next morning. And that was easily probably 10 hours. And it was still there, and it was performing. It wasn't like a skin scent. I had to get my face right up to my skin. No, I could smell it from, 6 inches, 8 inches away. So it was still performing an entire overnight. So visualization. This is who I think wears this perfume besides me. But I don't know that I'm going to wear it full time, and here's why. This is one of those rare, sweet perfumes, but like I said, not too sweet, but it is sweet, that smells masculine to me. And for some reason, most of the time when I smell a sweet perfume, not a hint of sweet, but a sweet perfume, I think of feminine. And then you add all of these white florals in there, and you would think, absolutely, it's got to smell feminine. But it doesn't to me. It's the total opposite of that. It's really oxymoronic. This has a vibe to me of almost like, maybe not 90s, maybe the aughts, the 2000s, some of their powerhouse male fragrances. And it's been reimagined for the 21st century. That's kind of the vibe I get from it. Now, this is a very formal perfume, in my opinion. I tried to picture myself with the fun and frivolity of it, and I couldn't get it. This is formal to me. This is one you could wear to formal daytime occasions, but I wouldn't recommend it. It has enough of that to it, that and a hint of sexy to it, and that sweetness and the florals. I just don't picture it during the daytime. I totally picture it at night, but for formal occasions. Now, does that mean those occasions can't be fun? Absolutely not. So if you're going to some kind of spank and bake kind of a club, everybody better be wearing at least some bow ties, okay? This is inviting, but it's formal. It's almost like if you smelled it on a gentleman, he would be in a 3-piece suit, and it would be high quality, be an Armani suit that was tailored just for him. And you'd almost be intimidated to go up and talk to him. It's inviting in the regard that you want to, but it's so classy. It's like, if you aren't in that league, you might make you a little nervous. And I am not in that league. By any way, shape, or form. But my husband is. So I have been so addicted to this dang stuff that I'm truly thinking I'm going to get a full bottle for him in the near future. I'm going to put this is a splash bottle, so I am going to put it in a sprayer for him and stick it on his shelf and see what happens when he puts it on. I just picture such a sophisticated gentleman wearing this perfume that I'm not real sophisticated usually. Like, you guys don't know that by now, but I can talk sophisticated, but I'm not comfortable in a lot of times in high society scenarios. And this is a perfume that would be. If I was wearing this, I would have no issues going into some of those, hoity-toity kind of places. If I was wearing something like this, because it definitely lends itself to not only getting noticed, but people will be like, who's that girl wearing that perfume? Or they might be like, who is that gentleman wearing that perfume? So you see the difference? It's a little different if you're a woman wearing it than a man. And the next one. Now the next one, the next one I'm going to review. I'm going to try to pronounce it. I just don't know if it's PACIU or is it PACIU. I want to pronounce it correctly, but that is the next one. If you go onto AULENTISSIMA's website, look up PACIU, even though I don't think the notes are on the website. I had to ask RIZWAN for the notes to these perfumes because the website, it doesn't list them on all of the perfumes. I'm not sure why, but, and Fragrantica doesn't have PACIU on there yet. It only has a few of AULENTISSIMA's perfumes in its database at this time, but I'm hoping they'll update that soon because they have got a lot more than the 3 Fragrantica has on there. Thank you so much, Signore Giovanni. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you thinking of me and sending me those 5 gorgeous perfumes. I can't wait to review them some more. And RIZWAN, what? That was really cool of you, my friend. You are just the type of gentleman that should be wearing Jardin de Marrakesh, for sure. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here, and I'll be back soon. So don't forget to like and subscribe and ding the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. Use your nose. Peace.